Thank you for tuning in to Terry Swoop Videos. On today's video, I'm going to do a Where They Now on the actress Berlinda Tolbert. Now, she's most known for playing Jenny on The Jeffersons. The Jeffersons was on the air from 1975 to 1985, so it ran for about 11 seasons. And she played the role of the beautiful girlfriend and wife of Lionel. And she was the daughter of an interracial couple, Tom and Helen. Now, when I looked at her, I never looked at her as mixed. She never looked mixed to me. Because with most people who have mixed parents, a white parent and a black parent, they usually come out looking light skinned. They usually have yellow skin. Her skin is more medium brown. So she never looked biracial to me. She never looked mixed to me. They probably should have hired somebody that looked biracial, like Denise Nichols. If Denise Nichols would have played this role, it would have been more believable. But Berlinda Tolbert, she doesn't look biracial at all. But she did a good job playing the role. Now, Berlinda Tolbert was born and raised in North Carolina. She was born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina on November 4th, 1949. And she went to college at North Carolina School of Arts, where she majored in theater. And after she graduated from high school, she studied drama in London, England. And then she moves back to America and she gets the part in one of Marty Scorsese's movies. Then he introduces her to Norman Lear. Norman Lear was the producer of All in the Family. He was also the producer of Good Times and Sanford & Son. So all the top shows in the country during the 70s were produced by Norman Lear. And he's the man that gave her start on The Jeffersons. And out of all the Norman Lear produced shows, The Jeffersons outlasted all the other shows. It stayed on the air the longest. It was on the air for 11 years, which outlasted All in the Family, Good Times, and Sanford & Son. When The Jeffersons went off the air in 1985, she appeared on a few episodes of The Love Boat, and then in 1989, she plays Richard Pryor's girlfriend in Harlem Nights. And she was sexy in this movie. She looked it good, and she was well in her 40s when she played in this movie, and she looked it real good in this movie. And then in 1992, she played in Harrison Ford's Patriot Games. So she's appeared in numerous TV shows and movies, but eventually she started working on theater and working in Broadway and working on stage. Today, Berlinda is 71 years old, and I'm glad to see that she's still alive and well. She's one of the only cast members that's still alive. George and Wheezy have passed away. Tom and Helen have passed away. Even Lionel passed away in 2006. She's one of the only cast members that's still alive. And I'm glad to see that she looks good and healthy at 71 years old. A lot of people have different opinions about this topic. Leave a comment, rate, and subscribe.
Next to me is Berlinda Tolbert, who's also Jenny on The Jeffersons. Well, I have a similar story like everyone else, my life, and the lives of so many others were deeply affected by our television show. I just shared some of those feelings with Norman a little bit earlier, and as I said to him, I don't want to embarrass him or anything, but I know that he not only saved my life, but he saved the lives of 5 other people that are very dear to me with that casting for the show. More importantly, though, I think Norman's vision and his sensitivity to and his timeliness of our country and what our country truly needed at the time, the fact that those risks were taken and the fact that we long to see ourselves on television and that we knew that there was an audience for us on television and that Norman was the one who spearheaded all of that. and changed the complexion of television. America is forever grateful for that, because here we are now, and we've got Viola Davis, and we've got, we've Shonda Rhimes, and all of that began with Norman and those risks. And so I thank you, Norman, for doing that for America.